father's shoes. An old man one day was about to travel. Take the city bus. When you set foot on the stairs, one of his shoes slipped off and fell into the street. Alas, the door closed and the bus immediately ran fast. This bus will only stop at the next stop, which is far enough away that he can't pick up the loose shoes. Seeing that fact, the old man calmly took off the other shoe and threw it out the window. A young man sitting in the bus was astonished and asked the old man, "Why did you throw father's shoes on the other side too?" The old man replied calmly, "So that whoever finds my shoes can take advantage of it." The old man in the story above is an example, free and independent people. He has managed to let go of his attachment to objects. He is different from most people, who defend something solely because you want to have it, or because I don't want anyone else to have it. The attitude of defending something, including, keep what is no longer useful, is the root of greed. The cause of greed is excessive love on property. This love breeds attachment. If you are attached to something, you will identify yourself with that something. You can even equate your happiness by owning it. If so, you must be hard to give anything that you have because it can mean lose some of your happiness. If we think more deeply, greed actually comes from the mind and our wrong paradigm of possessions. We often think of our possessions as our own. This thought is wrong. Our possessions are not ours. It is just a deposit and a trust that one day must be held accountable. Our responsibility is to what extent we can maintain and use it. Our role in this life is only be the media and intermediary. Everything belongs to God and someday will return to Him. God has entrusted many things to us: property, wealth, spouse, children, and so on. Our duty is to maintain this trust properly, including forwarding to anyone who need it. This last paradigm will make us deal with the problem differently. If you usually feel disturbed when someone needs help, now you actually feel grateful. Why? Because you saw that as an opportunity to be God's extension. You don't feel bothered knowing that your job is only to carry on God's deposit to help people in trouble. This way of thinking will give birth to life, abundant and full of grace, for us and the environment. Life like this is life forever, increases and never decreases. Everyone will feel victorious, no one will lose. The universe actually works with this concept. All the elements synergize, result in a win for all parties. But, isn't it in the process of giving and receiving, there are parties that will temporarily increase, the other side is reduced? If you think so, it means you've been poisoned by the zero-sum game concept, which says if something is added, there must be something missing. If there is a gain, there must be a loss. If someone wins, there must be a loser. Though the real essence of life is win-win. If we give to others, our own will also increase. How to explain this phenomenon? Take the case of the old man earlier. If he keeps his shoes on, then nothing, parties who can use the shoes. This condition is lose-lose, lose-lose. Instead of throwing it, these shoes will be useful for others. Then did the old man really lose? not. He gets inner pleasure, because it can benefit others. That's right, physically he lost, but it is spiritually rewarded. This feeling will always be, you get when you help others, helping a friend in trouble, give money to beggars on the street, etc. We lose physically, but we get a distant change, bigger spiritually. In closing, let me write a poem from a sage. You never have anything, you only hold it for a moment. If you can't let go, you will be bound by it. What are your treasures? They must be. You hold it with your hand, like you are holding water. Hold on tight and the treasure is loose. I am as yours and you defiled it. Let go, and all that, be yours forever.